Hello, and we are back in Call of Cthulhu. We are in the...
Variety store.
Variety store, yes.
That's why there's a variety of stuff.
Now, before we look in that safe, we're going to have a quick look around at other things.
Oh, yeah. Ew. Yes, that was a very interesting encounter with the old Ruth, because it's like she's both part of the town but seems to want to escape, which is, I suppose, very young, wanting more from her life. But if Thomas Waite's diary is anything to go by, if you're part of the family that has the Innsmouth stuff, just
nothing of interest.
Got no choice.
Boxes of dead fish. What a stench! It won't budge. The smell of dead fish seems to fester in every corner of this godforsaken town.
Fishing towns can smell quite nice. With dead fish, I guess. This is a sort of strange variety of stuff. We've got dry food
seems
and
reasonably well stocked. Nothing of interest here.
sort of fish and meat that looks very weird on the wall back there.
But anyway, let's try this. Well, I don't actually want to just go ahead and try it yet. How do I get out of this menu?
I think you have to try it.
How do I just...
There you go.
Oh, it's space, right. I was trying everything and I couldn't figure it out. So let's have a look at our clues and see if we can figure this out. So, the diary says... Yesterday was her 10th birthday, so we go back one day, back 10 years. So I reckon, because this article is probably from today, that it's the 7th of February, so we go back yesterday, 6th of February, 1912. Converted into weird month first American standard, which gives us 2612. So 2612.
Okay.
Let's go right first. 2 6 1 2.
Yes, that's it.
Very well done. Oh, there's even a sign there as well.
The safe holds a heavily bound manuscript. The front is embossed with the words, Book of Dagon.
Let's see if we can spot it in here.
That was in our inventory. I think we're gonna... Oh no, Book of Dagon.
Should I read it or you?
I read the last one.
This book is handwritten and heavily bound. Its cover is embossed with the title The Book of Dagon. And then I press escape by mistake. It seems to be a religious work translated from a series of ancient tablets. It tells of an entity called Dagon, apparently some kind of sea god, and his consort Hydra. They are the greatest of an underwater race called the Deep Ones, who worship them with sacrifices and other rites. The descriptions of the sacrifices are particularly shocking, and there are details of magical spells and other strange rituals. If this incredible manuscript is to be believed, their history stretches back beyond the remotest human origins into unthinkably remote antiquity. A few individuals are so incredibly old that they have seen continents rise and fall, for they do not die of old age as humans do. Father Dagon and Mother Hydra are such individuals and are greatly revered for their age and size. Their greatest awe, however, is reserved for a dark god named Great Cthulhu, who was said to sleep and dream in the underwater city of Relay. Or Relay. Yeah, Relay.
Oh god.
The book seems incomplete. The last chapters tail off as though the translation has not been finished.
So there we go, and yes, there's an elder sign.
We'll do a save, why not?
Which is both convenient that we can save, but it was also protecting the book, which is very clever.
See what they did there, because if it repels the townspeople, that's why they haven't taken it yet.
Yes. There's the worry.
That's moving, that's really creepy.
Yes, it is. Even has a little cage door.
It's a bird cage.
I say there's the obvious comparison to draw to Eternal Darkness, where it has the big old book that's sort of charting the evil, but charting sort of moving through all the eons of history.
Yeah, and you're like, Veratu.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, let's blow this joint, so to speak.
That was me blowing it.
I know, I'm trying to ignore it.
It was a good
It's getting
show.
late. I'd better find someplace to check in for the night.
Oh dear.
Yes, what we need is a hotel, cheap rates, clean board. We haven't got a chance of finding it here. So instead we're going to stay at the Gilman.
Thing is, I'd be
I'd rather stay at
tempted.
the poorhouse.
That's the thing, yeah. Well, I was going to say I'd be tempted to, like, just walk out of town. But I don't think we can do that.
It's the
Can we
bus
even,
from
like,
Arkham.
get out of the town? Probably
No,
not.
they have gates that they shut. Where is Sergeant, anyway? Oh, I know where he is. Notice how the doors are shut?
Yeah.
Let's go and talk and see what we can do.
More creepy watching?
Evening, Joe. Did you hear Waite killed his own daughter? His own flesh and blood? Damn shame.
Maybe not.
What do you mean, maybe, Charlie? I seen Elliot dragging him off. Caked in blood he was.
Aye. But Birch reckons she were ripped open, Joe. I don't reckon Tom would have the strength for that sort of killing.
I ain't got much time for talking, Charlie. I got instructions from the order to make certain the outsider doesn't leave tonight.
Would that be the strange feller you brought into Innsmouth a couple hours back?
Yeah.
I'm reckoning on him asking for lodging here this evening.
Oh dear. I think we've learned a bit more than we wanted to, dropping those eaves.
Act natural.
Yeah, we're natural.
Oh, hello.
I should leave him alone. He's in no mood for talking.
Okay.
So yes, it's becoming a bit more worrisome. He's saying they don't want to let us leave. But I like that you just actually stand in the corridor and listen. Can you just run in and stop them?
I think so, yeah.
That's cool.
Let's go talk to Mr. Gilman. Oh, he looks happy.
It seems the bus has been delayed till morning.
Is it, sir? That's an awful shame.
Do you have board for the night?
We've plenty on the top floor of the house. Nice views over the town, I'm told.
Great. That sounds just swell.
Hey, you all right there, sir? You're starting to look kind of funny there for a while. Face as white as bone and eyes as black as coal. Like you'd seen a ghost or something.
I'm fine, thanks. It's just the sea air around these parts. It makes me queasy.
The Innsmouth's breeze is not for your outsiders.
Charlie, can you come with me? I need to be telling you something. Perfectly.
Excuse me, sir. The Innsmouth law doesn't like to be kept hanging about. I'll be right back with you shortly.
Pretty sure we're mostly fearing for our lives. I guess we're going to use this
It's the key
opportunity,
to the back office.
like all good detectives or whatever we are, to
It's
sleuth.
unlocked.
To sleuth as hard as we can.
Well, because he's just given us an opportunity to
Can't
look
see
in the
anything
back.
of use.
And always trust your premonitions.
Oh yeah.
This office is
Yes,
a
if it
mess.
hasn't made it sort of super obvious yet. When you were talking about your string of good luck previously, that's sort of what it's talking
The
about,
rug
that
is
you know
caked in
things.
dried up blood and guts.
But yes, look at all this. Ammo. Nice. That looks like guts on the top of that. That's a heart.
There are
Lovely.
severed body parts strewn all over the office. What in God's name has been happening in this place?
It's a
There are
head.
severed body
in a
parts
drawer.
strewn all over the office. There are severed body parts strewn all over the office.
Oh, that must stink.
The hatchet isn't. I wonder what secrets this book holds. I've seen this before. Just now when I was talking to Gilman.
So,
We're going to have a read of it.
Yeah.
Time doesn't pass when you're reading, fortunately.
it's absolutely fine. I'm assuming general evidence. So, post-mortem records.
This is great.
She were a lively one and no mistake. I kept her going as long as I could for the music she were making. Such a pair of lungs. And after she were done, I found those lungs on her look as good as they sounded. Maybe I'll keep them. Her liver was particularly sweet as well. Yeah, I was going to do that.
Oh, sorry.
It's alright. I never much wanted to go to New York, but if they all talk as much as this one, I reckon I ain't missing much. Soon as he woke and saw the knives, he was away talking and pleading and bargaining for his life. All them words made me dizzy, and I had to take his tongue first to stop him. In future, I better wait a while after they eaten dinner, for his innards stank awful. The bones were nearly all out before he died. I was real careful around the arteries, so as he didn't lose any more blood that could be helped, and he lasted a lot longer for it. The flesh moved on its own as he tried to work his arm, but with the bones gone, there wasn't anything it could do, just twitch. I took it out the strap so it could move free and I watched. The new gag worked much better and he was more quiet than the last.
So we're going to hop out of here hopefully before Gilman catches us.
Oh yeah, just legged for the door. But yes, those are rather horrible records of torture, essentially.
If you just follow me, sir, I'll show you to your lodgings. I heard there was a killing over at the old Waite's house tonight. They reckon the old fool killed his own daughter. Caked head to toe in her blood, they says, and had to be dragged away, screaming and crying. I reckon there'll be a lynching for what he done.
I'm not really sneaking, I was just doing that slow
Do
down.
we have to follow him? Wouldn't you run out the door? But then I suspect it's his instincts saying, no, we'll follow it through. We'll take the risk. What have we got to lose?
Our lives.
You're still looking pallid, sir. You're needing to have yourself some rest. Sleep well, and keep down the racket. Us Innsmouth are quiet folk.
Oh God.
I think that is a good place to leave it. And we'll sort it out next time.
Bye bye.